If you don't know already, I have closed my doors for private readings for the month of April because we are in the process of moving, which is why there's no fancy intro, no fancy editing. I'm just getting right to the point. I've already shuffled and laid out the cards for you, and we're just going to get right into it. I'm actually starting to think that this might just be the way that I'm going to do it from now on and not make things so complicated. Might also be a message for you. Not making things so complicated. Okay, so I have your cards laid out for the month, and we're just going to get right into it. Here we go. And I'm going to zoom in and pull them back here. So this is how it came out facing me. So I'm going to rotate it so that it is facing you. Okay, Aries. We have the Moon, which is the 18th card in the Major Arcana. We have the Four of Pentacles, which is, Four of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the Three of Wands. This one's the only one that is in reverse this month. So, the beginning of the month. I feel like this vibe begins with the full moon that is on March 31st. So I feel like that is a significant day for you, March 31st into April 1st. And I think it's like, 3 days from the full moon is when you can really like tune into it between, the actual night of the full moon and the next 3 nights. So tuning into that strong, powerful, intuitive energy of the full moon is going to really help you this month. Really reflecting inwards and, reviewing how far you've come. Last month you were able to put a lot of shit behind you and get yourself, totally focused and in the zone and tuned in to whatever project it is that you need to be focusing on. And now here you are going inwards. I feel like maybe that fieriness is starting to waver a little bit here. We are starting to work our way into the sign of Taurus towards the middle of the month, which is an earth sign. So, where you're going up, 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 up with the fire, and then you're coming back down for some grounding, which is also probably why I needed to throw you some sage. So we're in our intuition beginning of this month. And this is just reminding you to, remembering who you are. Just like, the movie The Lion King, where Simba's father says, remember who you are. You may present to the world that you are this timid, frightened little cat, but really you're a strong, powerful panther, like ready to take on the world. So merging the two between the soft and sweet and the strong and powerful, merging those two as a way of empowering yourself is going to bring out the magic in your life, is going to create more magic for you in your life, especially in this month, as long as you are channeling the best of both worlds. Then we have the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like for some reason or another, you have now become superbly focused on money, concerns for money. The Four of Pentacles is all about like your perspective on financial stability. Do you feel like you have enough, or you may at this moment have enough, but like, what are you doing with it? Are you, sitting on your money like Scrooge McDuck would, like one of my friends said last month? Sitting on your chest of money, hoarding it. Not, I feel like there's like a distrust occurring here with your money and trusting others with it. Or you may be going in the other. It's like a card of extremes. You're either being extremely greedy and selfish and just hoarding the shit out of your money and acting like you don't have money to people when you do. Or you're going in the other extreme and just throwing money around like crazy because maybe you had a big payday and now it's time to party, and throw it around. So it's a card of extremes, in my perspective. From my point of view, I feel like this is a card of extremes. So there's concern about money, and I feel like it's creating anxiety in your life. Because then it's like, maybe your goal is to achieve this money. Like this is your goal for the month, or that money is coming and you're starting to doubt the process of getting to this financial stability that you started last month. So like you started something last month and you were like really, really into it. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh my God, is this actually going to lead me to what it is that I want financially? So then we have the Eight of Pentacles, and when it's upright, it's like you are like fully in the flow. You have figured out the kinks of what it is that you're trying to create, and now like you've figured out like the perfect blend of ingredients for the secret recipe, and now you're able to just like a factory, just replicate it over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Like you've perfected the process, and now you're just in replication mode because you know that you're getting the results that you want when you do this work. When I put in this amount of work, I know I'm getting these kind of results back. So when it's in reverse, there is a doubting there. There's a doubting that the process in which I am going about what it is that I'm trying to achieve, like I'm doubting that it's going to work, and now I'm reconsidering. Or I'm becoming so like I keep hearing the word zoomed. Like I'm zoomed in between here and here. Like I am zoomed in focus, like extremely focused on one specific area of this process of whatever it is I'm trying to achieve. And I'm becoming obsessive with this one little thing to make sure that it is perfect when I am, not paying attention to what else is going on around me. I am becoming, obsessive about getting the perfect results when there is no such thing as perfect in life. So, get used to it, basically. Or it's just like a doubt. I mean, that's why people become overly perfectionistic. You doubt your deservingness and worthiness of, your place in this world, and you're trying to prove it You're trying to prove that you deserve to be here in this, in this job, in this career, in this, relationship, in this whatever it is you're doing. I hope that makes sense. So trying to work on merging the two, the timid and the strength and the strong, the empowering yourself through your intuition, trusting your intuition, instead of becoming so obsessed about material items that you become concerned that, you may not achieve what it is that you want, and then you start obsessing and, trying to perfect something and doubting yourself and maybe thinking, maybe I should just scrap all of this and go back to the drawing board. But this is saying, like, don't stop. Don't stop, while you're ahead. You're actually going in the right direction despite your fears, despite, the, obstacles, whether they are mental or, real, they're in your head or they're physically there in your life. Despite these speed bumps, you are headed in the right direction and you are creating the life that you want for yourself. Just trust in the process. Trust in the process and you will continue to create what it is that you want. You're almost there. You're so damn close. Look how powerful this witch is. Look what she can do with her wand. She's like all over that shit. She's like creating all kinds of weird glowy stuff that, someone that's new to the craft would not even be able to do. So know that you are on the right path, that you are doing the right things. Stop doubting yourself and keep going forward. Keep that fieriness lit under your ass to keep going. That's what it's saying. You're so close to achieving what it is that you want for yourself. You're so close to being... Sorry, ran out of space on my phone. So what it's asking you this month is, are you present? Are you in the present moment? Because it's very easy to get tunnel vision and overly focused on one little aspect of the process, or getting so anxious because you want it to happen now, but not realizing that you are so close to the finish line for whatever it is that you're trying to achieve for yourself. So are you in the present moment? Stop being anxious about the future and just relax into the moment, into the present, and just take a deep breath. You're gonna get there. It's gonna happen. Don't get so overly focused on minor details. This is a time to step back and really look at the big picture of what it is that you're trying to achieve, rather than just one specific detail to it. Okay? And also, maybe whatever it is that you're obsessively trying to tweak isn't meant to be part of the process. So that's also a message as well. I'm going to grab a card from the Magical Messages of the Fairies by Doreen Virtue. It's an oracle card deck. I'm just going to pull one and see what other additional messages there are. Woo. Okay, we got 3. All right. Usually I just put it away, but so we have your desires fully manifest as the flowers begin to bloom this spring. And then also the answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So I feel like it's saying whatever it was that you intended for yourself this past winter, that you went inwards and you were, working on this past winter, you are fully realizing, the results. You're manifesting the results of that inner work this upcoming spring. Or if you are in the southern hemisphere, it could be the other way around. So whatever it was that you were working on in the spring is being fully realized this upcoming winter for you. So something to take into consideration. They're both guaranteeing success. They're both encouraging that, what it is that you've intended for yourself is going to manifest. So like trusting in the process. And then we have daughter. It says the answers to your question involve your daughter. So this may be a direct message for somebody that is watching this video. Or it could be, if it's a woman really it could be anyone. I feel like it's your inner child. It could be that, embracing your inner child in, and being present in the moment. It could be taking care of yourself as you would your own daughter if you have one, whether you do or do not in reality. So like, how would a parent, sorry about all the sirens right now, how would a parent protect their child? You know what I mean? How would a parent take care of their child? So it's like treating this project or the process of whatever it is you're trying to achieve like it's your baby, like it's your child, and nurturing it into existence, into an adult, you know what I mean? So it can grow and, go out into the world on its own, if that makes sense. So it's nurturing the process of whatever it is you're trying to achieve, and knowing that it's going to take time to grow, but that it's going to grow into something beautiful and successful and responsible, and something that is going to be able to go out into the world on its own and take care of itself. It seems like at some point you're going to have to set this accomplishment free and put it out into the world. You know what I mean? Or it could be saying, like, it's time to take off the training wheels of your life. If you have some kind of crutch that you've been hanging on to, maybe it's some sort of savings. Maybe this is your crutch that you've been hanging on to. Maybe it's time to go out into the world and make it work for you so that you can continue moving this forward. So I hope that these messages resonate with you for the month of April. Just know that you're on the right track and just keep going. Trusting in the process, trusting in the universe. It's time to take off the training wheels and put your, big boy, big girl pants on and keep pushing forward, because it's going to manifest. It's going to work out. As long as you keep moving forward, it's going to work out. Allowing yourself to step back and take a look at the big picture and being present. So get yourself grounded, get some sage that shit, sage that aura, Get yourself grounded. Go outside into nature. Make sure you're taking breaks. And you're so close. You're almost there.